Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Mike, once again. And today I will be playing Kerbal Space Program. It's a really fun game on Steam where you kind of run a space uh, company. Wow, that escaped my. I just had like a brain fart there. Um, it's a lot of fun. It's really realistic. When I say run a space company, it's not like logistics. It's you fly the rockets, you fly the space planes, you build stuff. It's a lot of fun. And recently, I've been spending a lot of time in the space plane hangar over here. And today, I will be building a VTOL, a vertical takeoff and landing, a jet. I plan to take off here, and I hope to land it on the islands across the bigger island across the way, where there's the older landing strip. So hopefully I can vertically take off and vertically land. So let's start building, shall we? All right, so let's start out. Get a cockpit. Get an air intake. This one. I think this one has the highest air intake of all of them. And let's get a fuel container. Now let's use the Weasley because they're lighter compared to the turbojet. Let's throw one of these on there. Now we need wings, of course, because it's a plane. And we're going to let's see. Let's get the swept wings. Let's throw them on there, shall we? And we need tail fins. And last but not least, as I meant to say, is this thing, the whatever you call it. I don't even know. I don't. Blah, the vertical tail fin, I guess. Now the plane, you want the center of lift, which is the upright arrow, to be behind the center of mass. So let's adjust our wings so that the center of lift is behind our center of mass. Now as we fly, fuel is going to be emptied from the fuel tank, and our center of mass is going to shift towards the engine. So that's why I put it, not too far behind, but a little bit behind it. Now we can move on to the landing gear. That's what we need. Put that there, and let's put this here. Cool. Now we need to add the bottom-facing engine. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the cubic octagonal strut, or whatever that word is. The tiny strut. And we're going to put center below the center of mass, like dead center below it. So that looks pretty good actually. And what we're going to do is that we're going to connect our Weasley engine to that. And now we're going to need to offset it so it's not sticking out so far below. So now it's nice and tucked under there. Now, before I forget, we're going to need to attach them to action groups. So action group 1 will be this engine. Action group 2 will be engine 2. No, wait, I didn't select that one. I want this one. There we go. No, you need to go away. Cool. Alright, so action group 1 is this one. Action group 2 is also that one? No, you need to go away. Reset. Action group 2 will be this one. And we're going to toggle that engine. Alright. So look good. Center of mass, center of lift, all look good. And it should fly. Cool. Alright, let's launch it. Alright, first things first. Oh, jumped up a little bit there. First things first, let's turn SAS on. turn our brakes on so we don't move. And now let's ramp up engine 1. We're gonna let that okay. So apparently only engine 1 is only engine 2 is connected to a action and the what do you call it? Action group. So let's go back. Number 1 will be there we go. Yeah, something had to be wrong, right? Alright, let's try this again. Alright, here we go. SAS on, brakes on. Let's do this. And 1. There we go. Now let's ramp it up a little bit. We're getting some wind effects. And let's see, the front tire's off the ground, and we are up. Alright, so we're taking off. Let's get to about 100 meters before we actually ramp up engine number 2, just in case, you know. Alright, let's ramp up number 2. Alright, we're getting some torque from engine 2, that's not good. And once we hit 100 meters per second, let's turn engine 1 off. And off. Cool. All right. So we're looking pretty good right now, actually. Let's get on a course for our island over there. And we'll stay at a low altitude. Cool. All right. So it's looking pretty good. We're accelerating a little bit, but let's not go too fast. I don't want to burn up before we get there. All right. And our brakes are on, but since I don't have air brakes, it's not affecting how I fly. It's only affecting the tires if I were to be in contact with the ground. So we're looking pretty good. We're going about 225 meters per second. I'm going to shut that down well before we get there. Well, not well before. I'll probably glide in. And then in fact, I'm gonna turn over here so I can come in for a, because we're getting pretty close. But we're still going about 200 meters per second. So yeah, I'm gonna come in so I'm in line with the runway in case things don't go well. But we should glide in so I'm not going too fast, and then we'll ramp engine 1 up down here. And we'll use that to control our speed. I mean, we want to get rid of all vertical speed. If you know, we won't be able to get rid of all of it. In fact, I'm going to turn engine 1 off now, and I'll glide in from here. Where's my hands? There we go. Cool. All right, so let's glide in from here. And it's looking pretty good right now, actually. We got a good, now if you were landing normally, I would come in, keep going this way, and turn so I was in line with the runway. In fact, I'm going to do that anyway. Just so, in case I need to abort, I have a runway to use anyway. Though, if I landed normally with this aircraft, the engine below might be an issue. So we're gonna come in for a glide here. In fact, I'm gonna ramp engine 1 up again because we're falling. That's not good. But I'm just gonna ramp it down to like a third. Cool. And we're sitting at about 600. In fact, we're still accelerating a lot, so I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. So we're running on like very little engine power. And we're just gonna come in a little bit here. And I'm not too great at like fine tuning my aerial approaches. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, let's turn that off again so we can glide in. And this is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So we're going to turn engine 1 on here. We'll let it ramp up. And let's start killing our vertical velocity. So I'm going to point nose up so that my velocity vector faces in front of me. And so let's actually I want to get like O runway, and let's ramp up so I'm not continuing to fall here, shall we? Alright. Nose up so we kill our horizontal speed. Or our vertical speed actually. Alright, okay. Let's ramp up a little bit. No, up, 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 up. Oh. Dang it. Well, I made it, I guess. That was okay. I was going a little fast. I was still going about 12 meters per second. And I was ramping up the engine, but it's not like a jet engine that can just, you know, just adjust when you need it. It had to ramp up to what I needed, and I should have started earlier with killing my... Well, I was more worried about my vertical speed than my horizontal speed. And I guess I was just going too fast. But, hey, it worked. I'm here, right? I don't know if I can get back. With this position, I wouldn't want to ramp the engine up. But I made it. So, yeah, here's the islands. It's a getaway, right? I guess Bob Kerman here is on vacation officially as of now. Well, thank you for watching. I hope your attempts land better than mine, and may all your gaming be swell. And again, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and have a good one.